Warframe is strong. My Warframe is strong.
Damn! What the fuck happened, man?
Extraction is ready.
Hey, what's up guys, conas itatu. So you got a glimpse of my attractive Princess Tenno right there, rubbing salt into my wounds as I eat some bombard rockets and turret bullets to the face. My Warframe is strong. What an absolute dick. So the dual Toxocyst are new secondary dual wielding pistols that arrived as well in update 18.5. But are they any good? Are they worth the research and crafting costs, or are they just more mastery fodder for us to level up and eventually forget? Well, I guess that's probably going to be all about personal preference and whether you like the weapon or not. Much like the Legion, the dual Toxocyst comes with their very own innate buff that gets triggered from headshots. So when you get a headshot, the buff activates and it gives you a slight increase to your fire rate. It won't consume any ammo while shooting, and it also gains 100% of its base damage as toxin damage for the duration of that 6-second buff. Oh, and you suffer from no recoil whatsoever, which is great because the recoil from these is some of the worst recoil in game, and if only the buff was a stackable buff, this weapon would be so much more effective than it is right now. Now, like I said in my Legion video, I'm really glad that they're adding these kinds of buffs to these new weapons that we're getting our hands on, and I can't wait to see what we will get on future weapons, what kind of buffs these weapons might have. Now, stat wise, the Toxocyst is a mastery rank 8 weapon that you need to research in your dojo. It deals 70 base damage, most of this damage is puncture damage, and it has a 5% crit chance, a 2.3 second reload time, and a 35% status chance. So with the right mods you can hit that 100% status chance on the dual Toxocyst, which can be really nice for certain mod combinations like blast for fun, or radiation for crowd control, or gas as well if maybe you're running a siren for spreading that toxin around to amplify her damage. However, like I said, the weapon has insane recoil when that buff isn't active, and since the buff doesn't stack, then you will need to keep refreshing that buff every 6 seconds with headshots, which can be really annoying and can really throw your aim off once that buff wears off. You can go from having no recoil whatsoever to basically shooting at the roof. While using these weapons myself personally, I found that without the buff active, these weapons were just no fun for me at all. But that is just me, of course, that's not you guys. You guys can let me know in the comment section below how you feel about the weapons without the buff and with the buff and so on. You can kind of cheat the weapons buff system a little bit by modding for blast, gas or electric to trigger those constant headshots and keep that buff active as much as possible, but the weapon will be a lot less effective damage wise when modded for blast, gas or electric. So if you choose to mod for those combinations, then of course that is entirely up to you. In all of the footage of this video I was using blast and corrosive, that's it, and the proc was active almost every second shot on an enemy because of that blast damage. Even body shots will activate a headshot because of the blast proc. If you run a Slow Nova, a Crowd Control Frost, or maybe a Peaceful Provocation Equinox, or I guess even a Vauban, anything that can crowd control, then headshots should be no problem whatsoever, as enemies are probably at a complete standstill for you. The weapon is a decent weapon, I want to point that out. It is a lot of fun, but for me it's just one of those weapons that I'll use when I want to have a little bit of fun, or I want to challenge myself a little bit with headshots, I guess, because if I'm going to be 100% realistic here, I have much better weapons in my arsenal that can outperform these by a very long margin and can also get that 100% status chance if required. But you guys can let me know what you think of the dual Toxocyst. Have you built them? Are you researching them? Or if you have built them, then how do you rate them? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks for watching.